Hello, everyone. This is Priscilla, and welcome to Verbling. Today, we're going to have an exciting lesson, and we're going to talk about national symbols here in the United States. I'm not exactly sure how many of you have had an opportunity to visit the United States, or how many of you are even interested in visiting the United States. But I thought it might be interesting to find out what our national symbols are. And should you decide to become a citizen of the United States, I want to let you know some of the things that you would need to be able to answer on the citizenship test that is given to everyone that applies for citizenship. So we will start. First, I will go ahead and share my screen as we wait for others. Hello, Paulino. Welcome to class today. Let me know if you can hear me. I will type something in the chat box just saying hello, and I'm happy that you're here with me as well. To get started, I'm going to select screen share and the document that I want to share. And I believe you should be able to see the national symbols document. I'm going to go back and check. Paulino, if you could just tell me yes or no, or you may speak, either one, if you can see the document. And I don't know that you have responded yes or no, but I'm waiting. I'll check my microphone to make sure that I'm live, and I am. I can see the documents. I'm almost certain that you can also. Well, in this document, we're going to read, if you look over to the left, as students come in, we will choose a number, and that will be the paragraph or passage that you will be responsible for reading. For the moment, I will read the very first paragraph that is numbered 1. Fantastic, thank you. Number 1, we're reading about national symbols. A symbol is something that stands as a reminder of something else. The United States has many national symbols that help bring the local and regional communities together as a whole nation. Now that is the very first paragraph, the very first passage, and I see that someone else is with me. I'd like to ask and invite you to participate in this reading session today about the national symbols here in the United States. So if you would, please tell me your name, and then I will ask you to read section number 1. If I were to describe the person that I'm speaking with, your image has an individual that is wearing, I guess, a red and dark black parka or heavy coat, and perhaps there are 3 people in the background. Can you tell me your name, and then I will ask you to read for me? And there's yet another person. If you would just introduce yourself, this would be fantastic for me. Then that way we could actually get our conversation going and engage in conversational English. My name is Priscilla, and I'm very excited to be here with you on Verbling. So who do I have with me today? Let's see. I will describe someone else that is in the visual for me. It looks like you have on a gray 2 black shirt with a round scoop neck. What is your name, please?
My name is Victor.
Hello, Victor. How are you?
Hello, I'm wonderful, thank you. And you?
I'm doing wonderful also. Thank you for asking. Victor, what you see on the screen right now is a document about national symbols represented here in the United States. Would you like to read for me the very first paragraph that is numbered 1?
Yes, I am.
Great.
Uh, uh, a, a symbol is something that stands as a reminder of something else. The United States has many national symbols that help bring the local and regional communities together as a whole nation.
Awesome. Very good. Now, Victor, what I'd like for you to do is listen to the way that I read the exact same sentence. And as I read this sentence, visualize the words that did not sound as clearly to you as hopefully they will when I say them. A symbol is something that stands as a reminder of something else. The United States has many national symbols that help bring the local and regional communities together as a whole nation. Would you try it once more for me?
Yes, because a symbol is something that stands as a reminder of something else. The United States has many national symbols that help bring the local and religion communities together as a whole nation.
Very good. Are you able to see the word symbols that I just highlighted?
Yes, I can see.
Awesome. I did not hear the S on symbols. Could you pronounce the word symbols for me 5 times? Symbols.
Symbols, 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 symbols.
Fantastic. Now, in regular conversation, it isn't necessary that I hear you distinctly say the S's, but because this is a beginner class, if I hear the S's, I know that you know and you are aware that an S should be there. When you're speaking fluently, it may seem as if there is not an S, but you would clearly know that there is. As we practice our conversational English, Victor, I would like for you to look at number 1 with me and answer the question in a complete sentence for me. I will give you the answer, or I will give you an answer, but of course you can come up with an answer of your own. A symbol is something that stands as a reminder of something else. The Statue of Liberty is an example of a symbol. What is an example of a symbol in the United States?
I think the symbol of United States is statue of Liberty.
Absolutely correct. That is a good example of a symbol. How many symbols did you give me this time when I asked? How many symbols did you give me? Did you give me 1 symbol or 2?
One symbol. I gave you one symbol.
That is correct. You gave me 1 symbol. So Victor, how many symbols did you give me? Did you give me 1 symbol or did you give me 2? What I'm looking for is a complete sentence.
I gave you one symbol.
Fantastic.
Symbol.
1 symbol. Fantastic. And what was that 1 symbol that you gave me?
The symbol was Statue of Liberty.
The symbol is the Statue of Liberty. What is the symbol that you gave me?
I gave you the symbol Statue of Liberty.
Thank you. And what is the purpose of the Statue of Liberty? What do you think the purpose of the Statue of Liberty is? The purpose of the Statue of Liberty is to bring local and regional communities together as a whole nation. What do you think the purpose of the Statue of Liberty is?
I think the Statue of Liberty is to make connection with forgot the answer.
Oh, the answer is here, though. The answer is still here.
Mm.
The answer is right here. What do you think the answer is?
I think the Statue of Liberty is symbols which may local and religious communities together as a whole nation.
Good. So the purpose of the Statue of Liberty is to bring local and regional communities together as a whole nation. Now, can you tell me once again, what is the purpose of the Statue of Liberty as a national symbol? What is its purpose?
The purpose of Statue Liberty is to bring local and religious communities together as a whole nation.
Very good. So if you decide that you want to come to the U.S., given that you're not a U.S. citizen, this is one of the questions, or possibly one of the questions that you would be asked on the test to become a citizen. And you would answer, one of the symbols in the United States would be the Statue of Liberty. And they will ask, what does it represent? And you would say, the Statue of Liberty represents the opportunity for local and regional communities to come together as a whole nation. Very nicely done. All right, is there another person in here with us today? If you could give me your name, I'd like for you to read number 2. Could I get you to read number 2? All right, I'll describe the person that I'm going to ask. Again, it looks like in the background there is a snow-capped mountain, maybe 3 people in the background, and in the foreground you're wearing a red and black jacket. Would you read number 2 for me? But first, tell me your name. Okay. Victor?
Yes.
After I read number 2, I want you to read number 2. All right?
Okay, I will.
I will read first. Number 2. By having some traditional symbols that people throughout our nation share, we are able to connect with each other and share the pride we have in our country. The United States flag is a symbol that is easy for all Americans to recognize. It stands for our country, with 1 star for each of our 50 states and 13 stripes to represent each of our original 13 colonies. Could you read that for me, Victor?
Yes. By having some traditional symbols that people throughout our national share, we are able to connect with each other and share the pride we have in our country. The United States flag is a symbol that is easy for all Americans to recognize. It stands for our country, with 1 star for each of our 15 states and 13 strips to represent each of our original 13 colonies.
Okay, good. I will read it once more. Pay close attention to the way that I pronounce the words that I have highlighted in yellow. Okay. By having some traditional symbols that people throughout our nation share, we are able to connect with each other and share the pride we have in our country. The United States flag is a symbol that is easy for all Americans to recognize. It stands for our country, with 1 star for each of our 50 states and 13 stripes to represent each of our original 13 colonies. Could you pronounce the words that I have in yellow?
Yes. Throughout.
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 Which.
Throughout.
With.
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 Good.
Flag.
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 Flag. Ag. Flag. Flag.
Flag.
Flag. Good. 50.
50.
50.
50.
Like
50.
F-I-F-T-E-E. Like 50.
50. 50.
Like 50. 50. 50.
50.
Okay. Great. And 13 stripes.
13 stripes.
And 13 stripes.
13 stripes.
13. 13.
And 13. 13.
13.
13.
13 stripes and 13
13
stripes.
13.
13. 13. 13. Well, it's 13. It's more, I guess it's more like T-I-R-T-H.
13.
13. Okay, we'll work. We will work on that. 13. Okay.
13 stripes.
Now, can you read number 2 quickly for me, Victor?
13.
No, read the entire number 2. By having some traditional symbols.
Okay. From beginning, yes.
Yes, please.
By having some traditional symbols that people throw out our national share, we are able to connect with each other and share the pride we have in our country. The United States flag is a symbol that is easy for all Americans to recognize. It stands for our country, with one star for each of our 50 stars and 13 strips to represent each of our original 13 colonies.
Okay. That's 50 states, not stars, but states.
States.
And stripes. And stripes.
And
15
stripes.
Not strips, but stripes.
Stripes.
Now, what happens in cases such as the word strips and stripes? You come to know the difference when you do extensive reading and you have a context of what you're reading. So we know that there are stripes in the flag, and that's what we're talking about, stripes. So there are 13 stripes. Are you ready for your questions? Are you ready for the questions?
No question.
What are 2 symbols?
Yes, I'm ready.
In the United States. What are 2 national symbols in the United States? What are 2? Answer in a complete sentence. There are 2 symbols in the United States. One is the Statue of Liberty, and the second one would be the flag. What are 2 symbols? What are 2 national symbols in the United States?
The first one is Statue of Liberty.
Good.
And the second is flag.
Very good. Now, I said 2, but of course there are many of them, but we have only talked about 2 so far. Can you describe the flag of the United States? There are 50 stars on the flag and 13 stripes. Can you describe the flag of the United States? Victor?
The flag has 15 stars and 13 stripes.
Very good. But it sounds as if you're saying 15 stars. Are you
15.
saying 15 or 50? T.
50.
50. Great. That is correct.
50.
And the 13 stripes on the flag represent 13 colonies. What does the 13 stripes on the flag with the 50 stars represent, Victor?
They represent 15 states and 13 colonies.
Okay. And my question, I believe, is what does the 13 stripes represent? What does the 13 stripes?
13 stripes represents 13 colonies.
Absolutely. Yay. So you're 98 questions away from becoming a citizen.
I do my best.
They have to answer, well, they're giving a testlet of 100 questions, but they only need to answer 6 of the 10 that they're given. But they have no idea which 6 they will get, so it's important that all of the questions are understood. All right, so now let me find out if I can get the person who's in with us to speak. Could the next person read passage number 3? So Victor has read number 1, and Victor has read number 2. Could I get someone else to answer and read with number 3? Okay.
Can I?
Yes, please. And what is your name? And what is your name?
My name is Alexei.
Could you type your name for me in the chat box?
Repeat, please.
Could you type your name?
Typing Tashkinov.
Or just spell your name for me. Could you spell it for me?
Alexei Tashkinov.
Okay. All right, Alex.
Alex.
Alex, would you read number?
Just Alex.
Alex. Alex, would you read number 3 for me, please?
Okay. Those colonies later became states, and 37 more states joined them to make up our country. The American bald eagle is our national bird. It was chosen because it is so independent and free. Choosing such a bird to represent our national tells everyone that our country values freedom and courage to be independent.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to read the same thing, and I want you to listen to the way that I read it, and then we will talk about number 3. Those colonies later became states, and 37 more states joined them to make up our country. The American bald eagle is our national bird. It was chosen because it is so independent and free. Choosing such a bird to represent our nation tells everyone that our country values freedom and the courage to be independent.
Courage.
Alex, could you read number 3 again for me?
Choose colonies later became states, and 37 more states joined them to make up our country. The American bald eagle is our national bird. Bald? It was chosen because it is so independent and free. Choosing such a bird to represent our national tells everyone that our country values freedom and the courage to be independent. Independent.
Okay. All right. I'm not sure what color this is, but it's some colored green. This first word, those.
Those.
Mhm.
Those.
Great. Joined.
Joined.
Good. Two more times. Joined.
Joined.
Great. Bald.
Bold.
Bald.
Eagle.
Bald.
Bold.
And represent. Represent.
Represent.
Four.
Represent.
Okay. Two.
No, listen.
Nation.
Nation.
Say it 5 times. Say nation 5 times. Nation.
Nation. Nation. Nation.
Nation.
Nation.
Courage.
Courage. Courage. Courage.
Courage.
Courage.
And courage.
And courage.
Now read it once more. Read all of number 3. Read number 3. Those colonies.
Okay. Those colonies later became states, and 37 more states joined them to make up our country. The American bald eagle is our national bird. It was chosen because it is so independent and free. Choosing such a bird to represent our nation tells everyone that our country values freedom and the courage to be independent.
Okay. That's fine. We just changed. We just switched some words. All right. The words that are bold. Later.
Bold.
Later.
Later.
Say later 5 times. Later.
Later. Later. Later. Later.
Joined.
Joined. Joined.
Joined. Joined. Joined.
Joined. Joined.
Chosen.
Chosen. Chosen.
Chosen.
Chosen.
And chosen.
And chosen.
Values. Values.
Values.
Values.
Values. Values.
Let's see. A second, find a place to put it. Nope. VAL. Values. Maybe.
Values. Values.
Yes, values.
Values. Values.
Good. All right.
Values.
Values. All right.
Values.
And all right. Now read number 3 once more. Read number 3 once more. Number 3. Those colonies.
Those colonies later became states, and 37 more states joined them to make up our country. The American bald eagle is our national bird. It was chosen because it is so independent and free. Choosing such a bird to represent our nation tells everyone that our country values freedom and the courage to be independent.
Very good. Joined, joined,
Join,
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 joined, joined,
joy,
join.
joy and,
Yeah, and then
joy
quick,
and,
and then say it quickly. Joined, joined. Okay.
joined.
Very
Okay,
good. Very good.
joined.
Join. All right. Now, are you ready for your questions? What is a national symbol in paragraph 3? What is a national symbol in paragraph 3?
National, American national symbol number 3, bald, a bald eagle.
Very good. The American bald eagle.
American bald eagle.
Yes, the American bald eagle. Is the American bald eagle a duck?
No,
So what is it? What is it? If it's not a duck, what is it?
It's a national bird.
It's a national bird. Very good. Can you name 3 national symbols in the United States? Alex, can you name 3?
First national symbol is Statue Liberty.
Okay, that would be the Statue of Liberty.
Statue of Liberty.
Okay, good.
Second symbol is flag. And
Is that the flag?
flag.
Okay, the flag. Okay. And a third one?
And third.
What would be a third one?
Third one. And American bald eagle.
The American bald eagle. Excellent, excellent. All right. Victor, are you still with us, Victor? Would you read number 4, Victor?
Yes,
Great.
I would. The State of Liberty is another very famous American symbol. It was a gift to the people of America from the people of France in 1885. It represented not only the spirit of friendship between our countries, but also the shared vision for liberty, which is a synonym for freedom.
Very good. This word is statue. I will read for you. The Statue of Liberty is another very famous American symbol. It was a gift to the people of America from the people of France in 1885. It represented not only the spirit of friendship between our countries, but also the shared vision for liberty, which is a synonym for freedom. Victor, could you read number 4 again for me?
Yes. The State of Liberty.
The statue.
The Statue of Liberty is another very famous American symbol. It was a gift to the people of America from the people of French in 1885. It represents
1885. 1885.
1885. It represents to only the spirit of friendship between our countries, but also the shared vision for liberty, which is a synonym for freedom.
Okay. I didn't hear you pronounce the ED on represented. Represented. And I think you said French here. This is France. People of France. People of France.
Oh, it's language French, yes.
All right. Are you ready for your question?
Yes, I am.
Who gave the people of America the statue? Who gave us the statue?
The statue was gift from French
That is correct.
people,
Yes, it was from
French people.
the people of from the people of France. And what did
Nice.
the statue represent?
The
The
statue,
statue represented liberty,
yeah,
which is a synonym for freedom. What did the statue represent?
the statue represent the spirit. The statue represent vision for liberty,
Mhm.
which is a synonym for freedom.
For freedom. Okay. All right. Alex, could you read number 5 for me?
Okay. America's symbols unite people from many different states and help them feel like American instead of just citizens of their own states. We all pledge, we
Pledge.
all pledge allegiance to the same flag. We celebrate national holidays. Our American spirit show more than ever when we unite in times of crisis, reaching out to help fellow Americans of foreign
Foreigners.
use in need.
Okay. So this word is unite. Say unite 5 times. Unite. Unite.
Unite.
Mhm.
Unite. Yeah.
And Americans. Americans has an S. Americans.
Американские символы.
Allegiance.
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 Okay. Celebrate.
Celebrate.
Mhm.
Celebrate.
Excellent. Unite.
Celebrate.
Unite.
Unite.
And say the word foreigners 5 times. Foreigners.
Foreigners.
Foreigners. Mhm. Okay. Let's see. Foreigners.
Please, foreigners transcription.
Foreigners would be, where do you live? Where do you live, Alex? Alex, where do you live? What country do you live?
I from Russia.
Okay, so Alex, if I were to come to Russia,
Yeah.
and I'm a native English speaker, I would be a foreigner. You see?
Foreigner.
Yeah. I would be a foreigner if I were to come to Russia. All right. So let's see. Now I'm
It's
going
like иностранец.
to go ahead. Tell me again, or say it again.
Sorry, I just wanted to translate it in
Okay.
in
Did
Russia
he?
because my
Okay.
native language is also Russian.
Okay. Did he get it? Did he get it? Do you understand now?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Fantastic.
I think Alex understood this before, but I needed to translate it because
Okay. All right.
to
Here we
show
go.
my professional skills.
All right. So, Victor, I want you to read all 5 passages now without stopping. All right, Alex is reading. Not Hector. I'm sorry. I want Victor to read.
First one, yes?
No, read all.
Oh, read all?
Yes, read all.
From 1 to 5? Yes.
Yes, please.
Okay.
I'm going to highlight where you may have some challenges, okay?
Okay. A symbol is something that stands as a reminder of something else. The United States has many national symbols that help bring the local and religion communities throughout as whole nation. By having some traditional symbol the people throughout our national share, we are able to connect with each other and share the pride we have in our country. The United States flag is a symbol that is easy for all Americans to recognize. It stands for our country, with 1 star for each of our 50 states and 13 stripes to represent each of our original 13 colonies. Those colonies later become states, and 37 more states joined them to make up our country. The American bald eagle is our national bird. It was chosen because it is so independent and free. Choosing such a bird to represent our nation tells everyone that our country values freedom and the courage to be independent. The state of liberty is another very famous American symbol. It was a gift to the people of America from the people of French in 1885. It represented not only the spirit of friendship between our countries, but also the shared vision for liberty, which is a synonym for freedom. American symbols unity people from many different states and help them feel like Americans instead of just citizens of their own state. We all pledge allegiance to the same flag. We celebrate national holidays. Our American spirit shows more than ever when we unite in times of crisis, changing our to help fellow American of foreigners in need.
Okay, very good. If you'll notice that there are just a few words that I highlighted in yellow. Regional. Regional.
Regional.
Together.
Together.
Nation. Values.
Values.
France. You want to call it French. It's France. France. Unite. Allegiance. Same. And again, it is unite. Crisis. Okay?
Crisis.
Very good.
Can you? I have a couple of questions.
I'm sorry. Ask me
Uh,
again.
I have a vocabulary question.
Okay. What are your questions?
Pledge. We all pledge allegiance.
Hmm.
Last.
What does pledge?
I'm not sure that I understood this correctly. Can you
Okay.
explain it?
Sure. And so that was Victor. So now, Alex, you will read all. Pledge means to vow. Are you married? Or are your parents married? Are your parents married? Do you have parents?
Yes.
Okay, so your dad pledged to honor your mother, and he said, "I will be loyal and faithful." So
Oh,
it's an oath. I pledge to be good in the United States. I pledge to be a good citizen. I pledge to do what's right. I pledge. It is an
okay.
oath. Okay? All right,
Yes.
Alex, are you ready? Oh, wait.
Ready.
Let me get these out first. Let me make these all clear. Okay, you're ready. Alex, you're ready. Alex, read all.
Oh, this, a
A
symbol.
symbol. Mhm.
Okay. A symbol is something that stands as a reminder of something else. The United States has many national symbols that help bring the local and regional communities together as whole nation. By having some traditional symbols that people to hold our national share, we are able to connect with each other and share the pride we have in our country. The United States flag is a symbol that is easy for all Americans to recognize. It stands for our country with one star for each of our 50 states and 30 stripes to represent each of our original 30 colonies. Those colonies later became states, and 37 more states joined them to make up our country. The American bald eagle is our national bird. It was chosen because it is so independent and free. Choosing such a bird to represent our nation tell everyone that our country values freedom and the courage to be independent. The Statue of Liberty is another very famous American symbol. It was a gift to the people of America from the people of France in 1885.
1885.
1885.
1885.
No?
Okay.
Not correct?
It's 1885. 1885.
1885. Okay. 1885.
Yes.
Okay. It's represented not only the spirit of friendship between our countries, but also the shared vision for liberty, which is a synonym of freedom.
Very good. All right, let's take a look at what you did. You did not say the word A here. It wasn't so much that all of that word, but it was just the letter A, and it should be A. You did not pronounce A. Throughout, throughout, throughout. Pronounce the word throughout.
Throughout.
Great. Nation.
Nation.
Nation. I think you called it nation, but it's nation. Nation. And then we have 13. 13. 13.
13. 13.
And 13. This one is joined. Joined.
Joined.
Joined.
Joined.
And this
nation.
And courage.
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 1885.
1885.
1885.
1885.
1885. Spirit. 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 And shared. Shared.
Shared. Shared.
And shared. That is correct.
Shared.
Yep. And let's see. Let me go to here and put it here. Control V. And I'll take this out. Read all. And I will take out my colors. Listen carefully. A symbol is something that stands as a reminder of something else. The United States has many national symbols that help bring the local and regional communities together as a whole nation. By having some traditional symbols that people throughout our nation share, we are able to connect with each other and share the pride we have in our country. The United States flag is a symbol that is easy for all Americans to recognize. It stands for our country with 1 star for each of our 50 states and 13 stripes to represent each of our original 13 colonies. Those colonies later became states, and 37 more states joined them to make up our country. The American bald eagle is our national bird. It was chosen because it is so independent and free. Choosing such a bird to represent our nation tells everyone that our country values freedom and the courage to be independent. The Statue of Liberty is another very famous American symbol. It was a gift to the people of America from the people of France in 1885. It represented not only the spirit of friendship between our countries, but also the shared vision for liberty, which is a synonym for freedom. America's symbols unite people from many different states and help them feel like Americans instead of just citizens of their own states. We all pledge allegiance to the same flag. We celebrate national holidays. Our American spirit shows more than ever when we unite in times of crisis, reaching out to help fellow Americans or foreigners in need. So, Victor and Alex, this takes us almost to the end of the session for today. I've enjoyed reading with you. I want to invite you to join me in other sessions that I will hold and host here with Verbling. And at this point, I can answer questions that you may have and try to encourage you to read the article that is sent to you as an attachment. Review the words that gave you the most difficulty today. And as you read this short article over and over again, not only will you be developing your vocabulary, your stamina, your English fluency, but when you're ready to come to the United States, should you desire to be a citizen here, you will have answered 3 of the 100 questions that are definitely on the test. What questions can I answer for you today?
Actually, I don't have a question, but
Okay.
it was nice class, and
My pleasure.
I think after a class like this, I will thinking about English for a long time, and I like this feeling.
Okay, very good.
Because I had a nice workout in practice reading and pronunciation. Thank you, Priscilla.
Very good. And if you follow along with me, I have beginners classes, intermediate classes, and advanced classes. Rarely will you find that I will have a class where I'm focusing on grammar. My expertise is on conversational English. When you grasp the concepts behind conversational English, most foreigners or most non-native English speakers will have a huge and fantastic command of grammar. But when we're conversating, we're not paying attention solely on grammar. Grammar, for me, is left to academic papers. And of course, if you take academic courses, it is important that you focus on grammar. But the best thing for language learners, in my personal and professional opinion, is that you engage in opportunities to speak the conversation of English, whether you're listening to me or interacting on your own. There are a lot of podcasts available. Ask yourself questions about what you've read, just as I did today. What was in paragraph 1? Did you really understand paragraph 1? Could you answer a question that you could possibly create on your own? Could you answer the question in a complete sentence? When you can start thinking in terms like that, then your conversation will start to flow and it will be very, very easy. If you continue to attend classes and sessions with me, as I come to recognize you as a follower, and please follow me, I will make sure that you leave the lesson with something that you have learned from me before. For example, if I remember when you come back again and I'm in a session, we will talk about the national treasures, even though that may not be the topic, but it will give you an opportunity to inform me that you do remember some of the strategies that I had introduced to you as you were engaging in conversational English. So please follow me if you are interested in dynamic and very interactive private classes. I am huge, I believe, in knowing how to develop conversational English and fluency. Thanks, guys, for coming today. It was my pleasure to serve you.
Thank you a lot.
Okay.
See you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Goodbye.